All right, football is a religion. Wherever you watch, wherever you play, everybody is keen in seeing that their teams win. But it has become a new trend where some very dignified men and women takes their time to give their viviferous voice in supporting the national team. And Nigeria is no exception. Or rather, Nigeria started the trend to put up strong organized supporters club that will travel with the teams and give the team that backing, that very strong backing that makes the players want to feel the pulse of the country they're playing for. And the Nigerian Supporters Club has come into being for more than 70 years, but within the line, factions begin to emerge. And as I speak with you, the National Sports Commission and the Nigerian Football Federation, the owners of the game right in Nigeria, has deemed it fit to put up a committee which is called the Interim Management Committee to harmonize all teams to support the national assignment wherever the case may be. I did listen to a lot of actors in this particular issue when it comes to harmonizing the supporters club. The chairman of the interim committee in person of Vincent Okumoba has spoken. We've listened to some other stakeholders, but that as it may, the parent body that actually gave birth to all these other bodies that have emerged have not spoken. So we took it upon ourselves to give a listening ear to what they have to say as it concerns the harmonization and the reconciliation of the various supporters club as the case may be. Brand Ambassador Ikpea is a household name. He's one man who has dedicated his time, his finances in ensuring that the supporters club sees better time within games played. But the current situation is not a palatable one. And we thought it wise right here from yours sincerely to hear him speak and tell us what feelings really are when it comes to the of the supporters club, reconciliation, and the way forward. This is what he has to say. Let's take a listen.
Can we get to meet you, sir?
Yeah. Reverend Ambassador Samuel Ikpea, the national chairman of the Nigeria Football Supporters Club.
Just about a week or two back, sir, the Interim Management Committee set up by the NOC and NFF to harmonize all the supporters club had a press conference. But you, as the leader of one of the factions, was not there. What happened, sir?
Well, thank you very much. I think first and foremost, my group, the Nigeria Football Supporters Club, is not a faction. I am not there, and then my group also was not present. And the reason first I have to address why my group was not there, because the convener of that meeting, or the meeting per se, is a deceit. And it's a plot to rubbish the 70 years of the activities of the Nigeria Football Supporters Club. The convener of that meeting was a member of the Nigeria Football Supporters Club, and he broke away and also gave birth to other factions that you have today parading themselves as Nigeria Football Supporters Club. But before they break away, there are several incidents that happened. We have the Elders Council, and you have issues with most of them. The Elders Council, you took some of them to police station with false allegation, which they went to the station and able to clear themselves. You also took the club to court in an election that you did not participate, and you want the court to declare you as a winner. This and a lot of other things, transpired, and you now have opportunity to rectify all of this. Did not do any of this, and you are calling for a meeting, sidelining those people, the founders, the the pioneers of Football Supporters Club in Nigeria, and you're calling people that really don't know much about the club or what you have done, so far to a meeting, and I think we consider it as an insult to the Nigeria Football Supporters Club, and coupled with the daily reports from our representative in that place there, it shows that there is no seriousness or there is no genuine plan to actually reconcile the flock. Also, for my own self, there's nowhere I will be there very well, and you meet them. And even in that meeting, I could remember the president and the other board, they were members, they were there. I told them, yes, there's need for reconciliation. But some of us, we don't talk to ourselves for the past 3 years due to this supporters club issue. Some of them are still currently in the police station at Alagbo. They say they will look at, they will look at that. They just want us to read. So how can we resolve ourselves? You offend me, I offend you, and you want the 6 of us to sit down and reconcile? Who want to admit that he is guilty, or who want to agree that he is at fault in anything? So I think even the INC, if I were in that position, they have a good opportunity, is for them to call maybe somebody from the National Sport Commission, somebody from NFF, somebody from SWAM, whether the SWAM president or the secretary, some football stakeholders that are respected people in the society. These are people you are supposed to form as reconciliation committee, who we call every one of us together and look it and give their report for the IFC to operate. The MOU we signed, it said the assignment of the IMC is to set a reconciliation committee. You understand? Then, for which of the group? Then you are bringing somebody that is less than 2 years in the club, that don't know what you have done or what has transpired, to come and sit down, to invite me to say you want to reconcile me. What do you know about? What do you know that transpired? You understand? So if you look at the name of people they put in that committee, you will know that it is an insult. I have said it every time. I'm a person of integrity. I know what I control. You understand? And I will not, for any reason, give myself to put myself in the place of ridicule. They say if you are good, you should know when to leave. A good dancer, know when to leave the stage, so that the people will be interested to see you dance again. You understand? So I don't rubbish myself because I want to. Is it not to serve? It is to serve the country. If the atmosphere is not conducive, it's not good at all. If it has to do with your white garments, your white garment clothes that you're wearing, you have to stain it. You have to leave such a stage.
Let me ask you, Master.
Yeah.
Which way forward? Considering the fact that the National Sports Commission and the NFF wants a harmonized supporters club that will support the national team, as a stakeholder and as a very strong integral member of the supporters club, as a father, which way forward?
Yeah, thank you very much for that. You see, the NFF have played a part. The National Sports Commission, they have come out to say they are not in position to tell any registered organization to deregister yourself. But what they want is that a unified supporters club. At any time they are having the national games within and outside the country, you understand? We must come together, play in one accord, and sing in one voice to represent the country. So that is the position. Now, if you ask me the way forward, I think I said it earlier on. The way forward is simple. The MOU did not give the current IMC the power to reconcile, but they gave them the power to set up a reconciliation committee.
Right, you've had the chairman of the Nigeria Football Supporters Club, the foremost supporters club that gave birth to every other supporters club. But peace is what we're all asking for. And he has said it that to have a proper reconciliatory mechanism, certain group of people need to be involved so that there will be a harmony of everybody's interests as it stands. And the National Sports Commission has deemed it fit, inclusive of the Nigeria Football Federation, that the supporters club must have one viviferous voice in national assignment, and that is the tax the IMC must bring to bear. Like you rightly said in the press conference that was held 2 weeks ago, they are going to conduct an election after their 1 year period, and the whole leaders of these particular groups, the various supporters group, as their name implies, have been mandated to ensure that they do their best to carry along their members, to educate their members, and to give their members the need of sense of belonging when it comes to national assignment. So we're actually wishing and hoping to see a unified supporters group that will have one voice. And you know, when they sing in different venues, there is always this fine rhythm they bring to bear. People who comes to watch national assignment never regret it. Also, it's not just going to be for football. It's going to cut across all other games: basketball, handball, swimming, taekwondo, weightlifting. They will be there. So they have an enormous tax, and the tax ahead of them requires them getting proper structure, as the case may be. And from what Ambassador Ikpea has said, there is a need to have it done right this time around. And I think that's what everybody really wants them to do. So we're wishing them the very best as they progress. Reconciliation also means forgoing so many things that has happened to move ahead. And I'm very sure these worthy leaders, these strong men that have taken Nigerian sports to a different level, will see to that.